Hello, welcome to Farrell Swim Tech. My name is John Farrell and I'm the host of this show. Tonight, we have a swim technique review for a viewer named Niall, who is from Ireland, and he happens to be a member of the Lionel Sanders Discord. Shout out to my homies on the Discord. So we are going to do a stroke technique review, and I'm going to help him get faster at swimming. So remember, if you have any questions about this show, please hit me up as email at farrellswimtech@gmail.com. Also, please like and subscribe in order to get more content like this. If you yourself would like to have your stroke technique reviewed, please shoot me an email and we will get you started. And I'll tell you exactly what you need to send me in order for me to do a review. Remember, these reviews are free. I do not charge for these reviews. However, I do send a link to a Ko-Fi account, a link in the description, where if you would be able to, love to have you donate to Farrell Swim Tech so that I can hopefully soon be able to do product reviews. You know, I can buy some goggles and review them. I can only do that if you subscribe and donate to this stream. There are membership options that are available. So yeah, love to have you as a member of Farrell Swim Tech. In the future, there may be some merch. All right, so let's get started. So, I have right here Niall's swim. This is just an underwater shot. This is basically the only shot he's able to get. So what I'm gonna do is I'm first gonna do kind of a lightning round. I'm just gonna discuss a number of things. This clip is only 13 seconds long, so we're gonna kind of repeat through it again and again and again. I'll kind of point out different things every repetition that I'm seeing. Okay, all right, here we go. So first thing I'm seeing is Niall pushes his hands down really far before he grabs a catch. What this does is it really pushes a lot of water down towards the bottom of the pool, doesn't help you go forward. Another thing that I see is every time he finishes his breath, he is breathing to his left side. So he takes his breath, and then when that arm comes over, he's pushing his face down underwater. So in order to swim fast, he's pushing down on the water. The kick is consistent, but what's happening though is when he takes a breath, well, the kick is consistent outside. Okay, the kick's not consistent. Basically, whenever he takes a breath, his feet cross and his ankles cross. You can see it on the way out. So right there, they're cross. So then they kick, cross, kick, cross. You never want the feet to cross each other. Need a little bit of separation with those legs. Like you see right here, his ankles are totally crossed. And what that is, that's actually kind of a rotational aid in order to help kind of get off the wall. He's corkscrewing his entire body, and that winds up crossing his ankles. That's not a huge thing, but it's just something to understand that you don't need to cross the ankles in order to get the rotation. If you rotate the upper body, you can totally be just fine. His breath is late, and his breath, let me see if it's going where I think it is. Yeah, no, his breath is late because his left hand enters the water, and then he snaps his neck to the left. So his right hand enters the water, and then his head snaps to the left. That rotation for the breath should already be happening by the time that opposite arm gets in the water. If you're breathing to the left, if you're breathing to the left, your right hand's going to enter the water. If you're breathing to the right, your left hand is going to enter the water. And as you reach forward, that's when that rotation is going to happen. So other than that, and also another huge thing. We'll actually get into this right now. He's not consistently putting pressure on the water. So this is the first thing that I want to kind of highlight. So you see here, his hand is pushing down. Here, let's start here. So, okay, so we got his left hand right here. It's going to come over and boom. Okay, so his left hand has now entered the water. All right, so what you're seeing is, number one, is there's an imbalance here. When your hand is entering the water, your opposite hand should be behind you. So it's kind of like, here, let's get, oh, I love it. I just programmed that out tonight. I'm so excited about it. So when you're here, you're taking a stroke down, okay? Stroke, 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 okay? So what's happening is his left hand is here and his right arm has not finished pulling. So in order to be more efficient in the water, you kind of want to think of your arms as windmills of sorts. You don't want to swim like this. This does not work for you. But the idea is that when you're here, stroke, stroke, stroke. So basically, what Niall needs to do here is Niall needs to control his recovery, because his pull is not fast enough to be able to compete with the recovery. My recommendation is to slow the recovery down, because what we end up seeing here, so he's about halfway to 3/4 of the way done with this pull. So you come here, so his hand now goes down, 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 okay? Now, that is about 1.5 foot of separation underneath the water. I would guesstimate it's about 1/2 meter. I don't speak metric. I do apologize. So that's about 1.5 foot, maybe about 1/2 meter underwater. That is, so you're basically starting here, and you're all the way down here before you catch. That from here to here does you nothing. Remember, the general idea is we move forward by grabbing water in front of us and pushing it backwards. But we have to remember, the better idea to think of it is if the camera right now, you're looking at me, imagine the camera is at the bottom of the pool and I'm swimming above you. You're just a camera on the bottom of the pool shooting straight up. When you see me like this, I'm actually on land reaching up towards the sky. So the better idea is you're going to reach up and you're going to grab a brick. You can't see it because I'm off camera. Push that brick down. All right? So what that's going to do is that's going to be channeling the water in the right direction. So if we start here, push, 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 push. Now we grab that brick. Okay? Let me show you the difference of this. This is a massive difference. So I'm here, okay? Push, 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 push here. That's about where Niall is grabbing the water. Okay? Let me show you here. So you're about here. That's about where his hand is. Somewhere in this region. He has now pushed his hand down. Okay? So this is the difference here. Okay? So instead of getting to here with the pull, he's only done this. Pushing straight down as opposed to pushing to the bottom of the pool as opposed to pushing water down. Okay? Now, let me kind of finish this idea, then I will share exactly what I believe should be done in order to fix this problem. This problem is completely fixable. A lot of it's going to have to do with Tai Chi. I love swimmers, Tai Chi. It really helps activate the muscles that you need to do in the water on land when you're like not worried about drowning. So here we go. So right now, he has now grabbed the water. Okay? So then, now, his hand's here. Okay? You see those fingers? Those fingers are not here. Actually, they kind of are. Okay, so he's about here. Okay, the hand definitely does a funky move here. Okay, so here. No, hands straight forward. There you go. There you go. That's what I thought. It looks very strange in that thing. So he has. So let me kind of show you exactly what's going on here. So you've grabbed here. Okay. He's now done this with his hand under the water. Okay. That does you nothing. What that just did was, so he pushes down here, he grabs it, but then he does a second grab. What that is like trying to hold up, I gotta adjust my camera down a little bit. That's like being on a rowboat or a canoe. You're in a canoe, you got your oar, you're canoeing in your oar. Okay? That's you trying to push down on that oar, but the bottom of the oar just goes boop, 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 boop. All right? That does you nothing. You have lost the stiffness in your arm. You have lost all power in your arm when you have pushed. Okay? Take a bike crank. Okay? Why do we care about stiffness in the shoes? Why do we care about stiffness in our crank? Why do we care about stiffness in our frame? Because if you have a squishy frame, squishy pedals, squishy shoes, you are going to lose a lot of power transferring throughout the entirety of the system. Bikes thrive on stiffness. Our arms need to also thrive on stiffness. Doing this with your hands does you nothing. You have destroyed the power in your stroke, and it takes, so if I go here and then I try and regain that, it's going to take about another foot of pull in order to recontact that water. All right? So that is the overall problem with Niall's pull. Niall's pull is, and this is very common. Niall, you're not special. There's a lot of people that have this problem. Very common that people think, I'm really grabbing that or moving that water. No, when you're here, so you start here. You allow that hand to get here. You see the movement of my wrist? Okay, you move the wrist here. Now, as you flex and move that hand, that is water here, 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 here. Now, from here to here, you have pushed the water in every direction you don't want it to go. And until about here, you're finally starting to shunt the water in the right direction. But this whole part of your arm completely obliterated. The stiffness and all of that is gone because you have lost the stiffness in your hand. Okay? That's what's happened. So let's finish off the pull here. So the end of the pull is not bad. The end of the pull is not bad. He grabs that water from here, but now he's only gone from here to here, which is not the bulk of the stroke. That is the finish, the final finito part of the stroke. Okay, so let's just roll through the other hand. We're not going to dissect it as much as we did the left hand. This is just the right hand. Okay, so he's pushing down out to the side. Okay, we want to try and bring that hand in here. I'll explain that in a minute. So then that hand is way wide, way deep, way wide, way deep. Remember, the further out our arms get, the more we utilize our shoulders. The idea here is what I like to call pull-up theory. When we're really trying to do pull-ups, I'm terrible at pull-ups, by the way, just so you know. If you want to attempt to do pull-ups here, the further wider you go, the harder it becomes to do pull-ups because you're using all of your upper shoulders. When you're here, you're engaging your biceps, your pectorals, your upper back, your lower back, your core. You're engaging everything to get you up to there. But when you're all the way out here, it's mostly in your upper back and shoulders. So when you pull here, you're draining energy out of your upper shoulders, which are you're putting the focus of the load on your upper shoulders, as opposed to in here, which brings the load back into stronger muscles, much easier to generate power and pull. So just to finish this off, and also that hand scoots back in. When that hand drives back in, because it was here, but then now it's in a better alignment. Okay, so now that it's in the better alignment, but you had to go from out to in, that's pushing water towards the inside of your body line. That's not where we want to put that water. We want to grab that water in front, push it behind us. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how I would be instructing Niall. Well, Niall, I'm going to be showing you, but to the rest of the audience, this is how I would teach you if we were doing a one-on-one lesson. Which, by the way, before I get into this, if you live in the Los Angeles County area of California, I do in-person lessons. So if you would like that, please shoot me an email, ferriswimtech@gmail.com. If you've got any questions about anything I've done so far, love to hear from you. Also, like and subscribe to this video if you could, please. Now, the solution for arms. This is a multi-part process. Most of this involves a lot of on-land muscle activation, okay? All right, step one, put your hand out here. All right, put your hand out here, pop it here, scoop. That's step one, scoop, okay? Scoop. Other arm, scoop, 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 all right? Lesson number one, how do you catch water? When your arm is out here. Now, lesson number two, scoop, scoop, okay? Because you're going to be putting your hand in the water, scoop first. Do not push down, then scoop, scoop, okay? Arm, scoop, push down, okay? So that's the general idea. So that's step two. Step two is putting the hand over your head and scooping, okay? Scoop that water right here. Get your hand flat, perpendicular to the surface of the water. This is where it will stay the entire time. Okay, see my elbow bending? See my hand? This is step number three. Step number three, scoop, touch your inner shoulder. Okay? That if you can't do this, you can automatically move to step number four. I understand there's some people that might have issues and they can't really do this. Step four, scoop down to the belly button, right about here, okay? If you kind of get your hand somewhere right about your pants line, what's going to happen is that's going to put your arm in about that 90-degree position. Scoop down to the belly button. Scoop down to the belly button. Now, while you're scooping, scoop, push, okay? Pulling is actually a push motion. It is not a, sorry about that. It is not a pull, it is a push, okay? I'll show you that. I'll tilt the camera up in a second and I'll show you that. But you're going to scoop, belly button, scoop, belly button, okay? So right about here, scoop, belly button, scoop, belly button. Now, for bonus, to work on the stiffness, what you want to do is you want to engage that hand. You see how my wrist is bent here? My wrist is bent. Keep that wrist here, okay? See how now my wrist is in line with my hand? Okay, you start here, bent wrist, push to here, okay? Engage the muscles all up and down your arm. It will hurt at first. It will hurt at first. You don't want to go, you see all these veins, my veins are popping out. No. You don't want to do that. You want to have enough stiffness to where you kind of feel like you're pushing on jello, okay? Push that jello to there, okay? Scoop, push, scoop, push, scoop, push, okay? Sit in a chair, nice and comfy, watching your Netflix, watching whatever, watching the World Cup, which is going on now. I know there's people that like it. I'm not a fan. Scoop, push to the belly button. Scoop, push to the belly button, scoop, push to the belly button, okay? That's step number 4. Now, step number 5 is we want to do that with our hands in the air, like we just don't care. So, how do we do this? Reach up, grab, push, down. Okay? You see that here? So you reach up, reach up. Now, one of the common pitfalls is reaching up. This is not up. This is up. Not here. Here. Not here. That's weird and that hurts. Don't do that. Get it here. Because you're gonna be reaching up, pushing down, pushing down, pushing down. Okay? So swimming is reach up, grab a brick, push it down. Okay? Reach up, push it down. Reach up, push it down. Reach up, grab the brick, push it down. Now, let's tilt that down a little bit. Reach up, grab the brick, push. See here? See here? See about where I stop? Okay? That right there is your belly button. That's your belly button right here. Okay? So now if I shift my arm 90 degrees, it's right there. Okay? So if I bring my shoulder down, I'm at my belly button. Boop. Right there. Okay? So here's a trick. Here's a trick to doing that. Flex your bicep, flex your tricep. Okay? Boom. If you flex your bicep and your tricep, you will almost be guaranteed to get 90-degree elbow bend. Okay? So as you're pushing down, flex the bicep and the tricep. As you push down, bicep and tricep, you will wind up here at 90 degrees, halfway down your pull. Okay? It's right at my shoulder level. Push all the way down. Okay? Do this when you're standing. Do this in front of a mirror. Learn how to activate your muscles. I am very much so convinced that muscle activation on dry land will help speed the learning of this process a ton. Okay? So, reach up, grab that brick, push it down. That's going to eliminate a lot of your issues on the pull. So, number 1, that'll help fix your pull path immensely. Immensely fix your pull path, okay? Number 2, what this is going to do is this is going to increase the stiffness in your arms. It will give you an automatic power increase, okay? Now, this is going to hurt. This is not going to be fun. Your first swim practices that you try and do this with. I can almost guarantee you you're going to put over stiffness on your arms, and your arms are going to hurt. They're going to be sore. Take it easy. Take it easy the first couple swim practices that you're really trying to work on this technique. Basically, all you're worried about doing is mimicking the muscle activation. The feel for the water will come with time. It will come. It's going to feel insanely different. Now, let me teach you a trick about learning technique, especially with swimming. You're pretty much in zero gravity, okay? You have to understand this. You are pretty much in zero gravity. You are going to feel very, very strange when you do this because your brain is programmed to move and operate a certain way. I tell you to swim, that is what you do, okay? Your brain has programmed you to do this. So what needs to happen is you need to be able to use this explanation that I've given you. Drill it into your head. This takes, you can literally do this while you're relaxing. This is engaging the muscles, building muscle memory through dry land repetition, okay? So then you get to the pool. Do the dry land at the pool before you hop in. Do the dry land, grab that brick, push it down. Grab the brick, push it down. Grab the brick, push it down. Quite frankly, not a bad idea. If you can use a pull buoy, use a pull buoy because that'll eliminate your legs. Just take it nice and easy. Just activate the muscles like you do on dry land. It literally is a 1-to-1 muscle activation. You will be engaging the same muscles doing this on land as you will in the water. The major difference is going to be how it feels pushing the water. Now, here's a tip on pushing the water. Right here, your forearm. Your hands are not pushing the water. You are pushing the water with your forearm. What I've seen a really good explanation is if you have access to those big old not medicine balls, but the Versa balls, Swiss ball. If you have access to a Swiss ball, kind of envision that you are putting your arm over the ball, you are grabbing the ball, and you're pushing the ball with your forearm over. You're pushing yourself over the medicine ball, and that ball is coming in contact with your forearm. So with the stiffness of your arm, you want to place the pressure on your forearm. Once you put the pressure on your forearm, then you push down with that forearm pressure, okay? Take it easy. Take it slow. I guarantee you the feel will come. So now let's move on. Let's move on to the head positioning. The head positioning is a huge thing. What's going to happen is if you're fixing your stroke, your head positioning will be forced to change. And the reason why it's going to be forced to change is because right now, when your left hand comes in, your head goes down towards the bottom of the pool as you're pushing your hand down towards the bottom of the pool. What do we do with our head? Now, I've seen varying things on this, and let me just give it to you straight from a swimmer's background. You don't need to look forward. You don't need to look down. You need to place your head comfortably so the water level rests right about here, okay? Because when you put the water level here, when you're looking straight down at the bottom of the pool, and the water level is right here on top of your head will more than likely be completely submerged underneath the water. Now, if you take that head here, and you see I'm not lifting the neck, I am bringing the chin out. Okay? So you see, this is looking straight down, chin out. This is all you need to do. Okay? That's all you need to do. Is just bring that chin out a little bit. Let that head rest on the water. Let that cap line, okay? So you got a cap, all right? Let that, your cap line's a little low, to be brutally honest. I hate swimming with caps on. I don't have a lot of hair, as you can tell. I have only swam 3 workouts with caps in my lifetime. And I think 3 full workouts. And that's simply because I had a gnarly dermatitis rash right here, and it made me cry. It was so painful. The chlorine was attacking, and it just felt like acid being poured on my face. But out of over 15 years, that only happened once. Okay. And that was during a really bad year of chlorine, like 4 times the normal recommended level by public health departments. Yeah, it was bad. I have pictures. They're pretty funny. So basically, dudes, if you got short hair, absolutely no reason to wear a cap. Absolutely none. Ladies, it just keeps the hair out of your face, and it keeps it neatly tucked up. It does not keep your hair dry. Absolutely not. Don't even think. It's like, oh, am I not wearing it right? No. Caps do not keep your hair dry. They keep your hair out of your face. Okay? Dudes, if you got long, luscious locks, think about wearing the cap. Unless you got long, luscious locks, that Fabio hair, you don't need to wear a cap. Just saying. So, but yes, Niall, your head position is far too low. Bring that head back, bring that neck back so your neck is in alignment with the rest of your body, okay? Don't go here, stay here, and then tilt the chin up just a little bit, okay? just a little bit. It's just somewhere around here, somewhere where it's comfortable. You can kind of see ahead just a little bit. If you look up, you can see kind of straight forward here. Okay, so that's where you want to put your head. We'll move on from there. So next thing I want to talk about is breathing. Okay, now this is going to be the last part about breathing, about arms, and then we're going to move to the legs. So Niall's breath comes very, very late in the stroke, okay? So we'll be here. So now he's going to start with his right hand. So right here, his hand has already entered the water. He's barely starting to move his neck, okay? So here, okay, his shoulders are about here. His head is all the way over here, okay? All right, so this is flat to you. His shoulders are here. Head has turned all the way to breathe. Okay, so what we want to avoid is we want to avoid rotating our head to breathe. Reason why is our neck muscles are not that strong. And if we spend, and even I, through my collegiate career at Brigham Young University, go Cougars, yeah, I would have 8, 9, 10,000 yard practices of swimming freestyle nonstop for about 2 hours straight. Yeah, if I wasn't careful with how I breathed, I would get major Charlie horses in my neck during practice, and those are absolutely not fun. So here's how you learn how to breathe properly, okay? So the idea is when we're on the recovery, okay, we're reaching up. Now, when we're reaching up, we want to reach onto our side, okay? See how I'm here? Head is on the side, okay? I'm here. I'm taking my breath. Down, okay? So let me show you again, okay? So I'm here, okay? So I'm pushing down on my right. I'm recovering with my left, okay? As I recover with my left, I'm pushing, reach, onto the side. Grab that water with my left hand. Reach, boom. Okay? So the main reason why we don't want to just whip our head to the side is because it dramatically shortens the amount of time you can take your breath. Here's what I want to do. I want to show you how I breathe. And this is going to be with me doing some easy freestyle pulling. So you see, I'm going to now breathe down, okay? Long inhale to the side. You'll see it when I come back. This was done in 2020, by the way. So this is a little bit old, but so take a breathe down. Okay, you see? And breathe. Okay? Notice the body positioning here. My mouth, my head is fully on its side. My hand is fully extended. My other arm is fully extended behind me. My mouth is clearly out of the water. Everything is nice. You see? Nice big breath here. I have now finished my breath. And as that shoulder's coming over, I'm coming back onto my stomach. Okay? And here, now the finish I have finished the pull. The reach has extended here. My other shoulder is now exposed out of the water. And I have now instigated the pull, and I have started the recovery on the pull. Okay? Yeah, and the physics are a little messed up because I'm using paddles right now. I was actually kind of showing off the Team Zoot, the Zoot Sports pool buoy on this shot. So the timing on my arms is a little off because of the paddles. This is very common when you're using paddles. So you see, so I've engaged the pull. Here, let's bring it back here. Yeah, let's start over here. Okay. So streamline. Okay, so I'm here. Okay, shoulder out of the water, other shoulder down. Okay, so I am now mid-pull. I am now taking a breath. Oops, that jittered on me. Okay, so I am there. And, okay, you see, arm extend, arm behind, taking a breath. All right, so that is basically, that is textbook how to take a breath. So basically what I want to say is learn how to reach and rotate onto your side. Okay, you start here, you reach up and rotate onto your side. If you're doing it right, your opposite shoulder should be completely out of the water. Should be completely out of the water here. Take a breath, down. Take a breath, down. Okay? Really good way to work on this is the 6 kick drill or 4 kick drill. Take 4 kicks on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So you're going to be breathing every stroke, and you're going to be kicking the entire time. Breathe 2, 3, 4. Down 2, 3, 4. Breathe 2, 3, 4. Down 2, 3, 4. So this way, you're going to focus on getting onto your side. One arm up, one arm down. You're going to take 4 kicks here. One kick, 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 and then you're going to replace face down. One arm up, one arm down, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then as you get here, boom, on your side, 1, 2, 3, 4. Down 2, 3, 4. Do about 6 25s of that at the beginning of every single practice. Then what you want to do is during your set, you want to focus on getting to your side before you take a breath. Now, a little bit of dry land, what you can do is focus on rotating. It's hard to do with the mic. So you want to focus on rotating the upper body without rotating the neck. Okay? Basically, all right, you see that difference between this and this, okay? Rotate without rotating the neck. So, you know what? That's going to give you a lot to work on. Quite frankly, the legs aren't that big of a deal. I would definitely fix your upper body before I would really focus on the legs, because your leg kick is good enough for now. If you would want to send me some footage in about maybe 3 months, 3 to 4 months, then I can really work on then I can really examine the kick. If you want me to examine the kick, I can do a separate video on the kick, because there's a lot to talk about, and I've kind of already run over time. Typically, I try to aim for 30 minutes on these things. So if you want me to do the kick, please send me a comment down there, and I will gladly take some time another night and do a kicking redux on this, where I will analyze Niall's kicking, and I will show you exactly what to do to fix that. If you check out, I'm going to put a tag up there, and that will link you over to my kicking video. There's a lot of good information there, and if you watch that video, you'll kind of look at Niall's kick, while I show the footage on here, especially in that kind of first area, the first lightning round area, and you're going to really see, oh, that's what he needs to fix. Or if you're Niall and you're looking at this and you go, oh, that's what I need to fix. So the kicking tag will be right about here. I'll also link it in the description. So yes. So anyway, Niall, thank you so much for sending me this footage. A lot of good stuff to look at here, a lot of good things to consider and, fix moving forward. Yeah, as I've always said, if you got any questions, shoot me an email right here, feralswimtech@gmail.com. Used to be theferal@gmail.com. I've actually launched a new YouTube channel, which is what you're watching this on. So please hit that like and subscribe button, hit that bell notification whenever I upload a brand new video. If you yourself would like to have me review your video for free, mind you, donations are asked for. Okay. If you can't donate, if you're not financially in a position to where you can donate, just simply, when I send you an email about this or a Discord message or Instagram message, just simply tell me what you liked, what you didn't like. I will provide you with a Ko-Fi link, which is also down in the description. If you at home would like to donate and become a member of Feral Swim Tech, there will be new membership tiers and goodies coming soon. So yes, yeah, that's all I got for tonight. So, Niall, once again, thank you so much for sending in this footage. Everyone, like and subscribe to the video, and until later, my friends, good night, Isaiah Norris, wherever you are. I'm out of here. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.